I ain't gonna lie. There is something I wanted to talk about, but I don't know if I should just save it for a YouTube video. Can I rant? Cause I really got something to get off my chest, bro. Cause like, nah, it's I ain't like doing that. I ain't gonna lie. People are very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example, right? You know, fallouts happen. People grow over time. Life changes. Things like boom. So you try to put whatever, what all the conspiring, all the this, that, and the third. You as the bigger person, you put all of that behind you. None of it phases you no more. Hell, you don't even think about it. You don't even think about it. But some way, somehow, when you try, once you are at the point of letting things go. It finds its way to come back. Every time. Every time. And then, because you're a good person, because you care a lot, sometimes you care too much, you now end up feeling bad for how you were treated at first, because now you are doing the same thing back and you feel bad. Why is that? Why do I feel bad for reciprocating what was given to me? Can anybody tell me? Because now, you start to reminisce the days you were like, man, it wasn't even that deep, but we're moved past it now. So we just gotta keep looking forward. But every time you try to do that, it come back out of nowhere. You want to think about it. You had multiple other things that you ended up working towards too in a short amount of time. Oh, by the way, thank y'all so much for 150 subscribers on. Hold on. I appreciate y'all for 150 subs on the channel. Wait, that was terrible. I appreciate y'all for 150 subs on the channel. That's good enough. But thank you so much. It means a lot, more than you will ever know. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was only a couple months ago I was about to quit, bro. Because I was like, it's not going nowhere. I was already at this for a year and some change. It's about to be. Oh no, it's not about to be 2 years. It's about to be 2 years in the summer. That's when I really started like dabbling back into the YouTube thing. But like, you know what I'm saying? Even then, I only had like what, 14 subs, 10 maybe, and now I'm at 150, and it's 2026. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Despite all that, despite everything that's happened from then on since I started, I've still learned to keep focused, keep steady, and keep grounded on this YouTube thing. And sometimes I get, you know what I'm saying, I lose track of what I started. Sometimes I forget the goal, what the goal was before I started, and I backtrack. But then I always learn to regroup and come back, get back to the main goal at hand, because that's the whole reason why we started in the first place. I've sacrificed a lot to do this. Alright? And this is make or break it. I swear to God, bro. This is make or break. If I don't make it in this space, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. That's why I'm so head over heels to find Now I'm just trying to find people, bro. But even with finding people in this space, I don't even know who's even taking this serious no more, bro. Especially where I'm at. I I'm the only dude for real in my area that's actually taking this serious. And when you were one and when you know, whoa, come back. When you a one man army, and I was even talking to this one dude. He's like, man, when you doing it by yourself, it is the hardest thing in the world because nobody is helping you except God, bro. And it's like, I know He made it that way. That at some point, I have to do this by myself, no matter how I feel. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Sometimes I be mad. I'm like, damn, could use some help right now. Maybe a little girlfriend or, you know, people that are actually trying to get to work. But everybody's stalling. Everybody's talking about, oh, we'll do this tomorrow. Not right now. I'm busy. I don't got time for that no more, bro. I don't. I'll be doing things on other people's timing. Only because I know if somebody needs my help or somebody asks me to do something, I'm going to drop everything I'm doing right then and there and I'm going to go help. Every time. And that is the stupidest thing I was doing. Because now I forget about self-worth. I was forgetting about me. And once I started to forget about me, that's how I knew my emotions were cooked. Because when it came to me feeling some way, my bad, my dryer in the background. I'm washing my blanket. So when my feelings got in the way, or I couldn't, you know, differentiate being selfish and just taking time for yourself, because I thought if I was taking time for myself, I was just being selfish. That's the only thing I was thinking. Cause I was like, damn, you can help somebody. If you can't help somebody, you should. You should. Cause why not? Everybody needs help someday. And I'll be thinking, there may be some days I will need help too. I would hope that I too would also get help if I need it. So I can't just sit there and see somebody miserable and say, oh, that's their problem, so I'm not gonna help them. It's dumb. It's dumb. Or even if it's not dumb, that's just not nice. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that owe me money. There's a lot of people. To be honest, I really should slap. I've taken a lot of disrespect and I let it go right then and there in that moment. Because I knew if I did something, I'm gonna look bad. I'm a big guy. And majority of the time, at least 80 to 90%, the people that be talking the most be smaller than me. So if I were to do something, it would look like I'm bullying them. I'm not a bully. So I'm like, okay, you gotta go about this situation differently. Even if you don't like it. Even if you don't like it, you gotta go about the situation differently. And that's what I've been trying to do. And I've succeeded at it. You know what I'm saying? I've gone my whole way. Throughout my years of schooling, I've only been to the principal's office once. Yeah, once. Yeah. And let me give you a little story time, right? 5th grade. Had this one friend. His name was Mason. I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, beginning of 5th grade, Mason did not mess with me. And I didn't know why. And even another fact too, his girl hated me too. I didn't know why. And every times in the class, he come in Like sometimes we just get to arguing because he would just talking that ish to me for no reason at all. I was a quiet kid in elementary school. I didn't really start talking like that until, you know what I'm saying, he tried to provoke me and stuff. So what was it? We was watching this documentary thing about, oh, my teacher. His name was Mr. Smear. That was actually his name, I swear. He was he was a cool guy, you know what I'm saying? He had us try different foods, like I remember one time towards the end of the school year, he brought like crab legs for everybody to try. He was a very seafood type of guy. So I think we was watching some type of water documentary. And I forgot to tell this thing. We live. Hold on. Oof. So yeah, we was watching this type of water documentary. I don't know if we had a sub or not that day. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember if we had a sub that day. What I do remember was we were just talking, we were just cussing at each other. Me and May just going back and forth, cussing at each other. Like, N-word. Now he started bringing in the N-word. And I ain't gonna lie, throughout elementary, I've dealt with a lot of racist, like, even just year schooling period, even to this day, I deal with a lot of racism. And it be from other black people. It's getting to the point now, the white people be nicer to me than the black people. I swear to God. Bruh, it be making no sense. Like, this whole stick together, black people this, black people that. Bro, black people are the biggest problem within themselves. Because we all beef with each other. It makes no sense to me. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? In all the areas I've lived, bro, anytime it's a fight, realistically now, it's never black on white. It's black on black violence, black on black crime, black on black this. Like, black people just don't like black people. But see, me, I'm African. So, you can kind of find a divide in between us only because you can't really mesh me with Americanness to where it's like I be going or doing the same things that other black kids be doing. I was kind of raised in more of a stricter, structural, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I say goes, stand third, you can't rebel, belt to ass, like all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I would grow up, I'm like, I know my mama would never let me do that. I know my mom would never let me do that. And to this day, I ain't gonna lie. I thank my mom. Because even if she was, you know what I'm saying, tripping, I'm like, all that strictness, all that, trying to keep me in check was to resort me from being like these kids. So, you know what I'm saying? And here's the funny story about it. Us cussing at each other, racist, that thing, boom. We get sent to the principal's office. The principal's like, oh, y'all be causing too much commotion in the class. Y'all can't be arguing like that. And if it doesn't get solved, we're going to have to resort to getting your parents involved. So the principal made us apologize to each other. And after that day, me and Mason became the best of friends. I swear, kid, I was confused too. I'm like, wait, just last week, this man called me the ER, and now I'm eating lunch with this dude. I'm playing basketball with him. We was damn near about to come over to each other's houses and play the game. Like, bro, it came out dog. Like, all of 5th grade, I was my partner, bro. I wonder where he at right now. But anyways, yeah, so, I don't know. With that, it's like, when people try to beef with me or try to start something with me, I be so confused. Because I'm like, bro, you look at me, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you got beef with me, Something wrong with you. Word. That's a big word, but like, bro, if you have beef with me, bro, I am the most boring N word in the world. After I get done with this, I'm going to record another video, edit another one, and go to sleep. Then go to school, come back, do it again. Come back, go to school, do it again. Bro, I am in a cycle of staying in my house. Oh, I thought I heard something. I'm in the cycle of staying in my house to the point social interactions. I don't even gotta go. Look at this. I don't even gotta go on D&D. I don't. I don't. You know why? Because nobody be hitting me up. Nobody be texting my phone. Nobody be calling me for real, for real. Nobody. I damn say nobody really cares about me no more. So in that instance, I'm like, okay. Since I got all that time to myself, I really don't gotta worry about nobody. I don't got no girl. Like some like the friend groups I had, bro, they all split up. And every time a friend group got into it with this, I was always caught in the middle. I don't know what to do. So the only thing I could do was walk away from both parties. Every time. Every time, bro. And I be thinking about this daily. And I'm like, man. I remember I had friends that, I don't know what happened to just being friends and like people being together and actually people just being friends with each other. Like that is completely gone, bro. That whole I think I had seen this video on time. It was like when you get into high school, the freshman group, everybody mess with each other. Yo, what up, bro? Is that third? Like everybody, it's like one big freshman class that messes with each other. And then sophomore year, you get fewer. Then junior year, they get even smaller. And then by the time you about to graduate, everybody's gone. Nobody cares about each other no more. Nobody texts or calls the GC. Everybody just goes MIA. Or everybody just goes D&D in real life. Do not disturb me. That simple as that. So then I'm left to think, man, what happened? Because there wasn't no fight. Well, sometimes there is. And then I'm kind of in the middle of that too. And then I got to split them up, play peacekeeper, tell everybody how they wrong. And then they'll secretly feel a way about me, but they won't tell me directly. So then when I try to still think that we friends, that shoulder get colder and colder, and then boom, it's like a get off of me. Don't talk to me no more. When I say I've lost a lot of friends for no reason, I'm not friends with a lot of people not friends with me no more for absolutely nothing. For absolutely nothing. To this day, there are so many friendships and so many. Oh, I didn't even post on Instagram. There are so many friendships and so many people that I'm still trying to figure out. How are we not like what happened? Cause nobody can tell me if I did something wrong. It's just I'm not cool with you no more, or I don't want to talk to you no more. Or you do YouTube now, or don't talk to me, bro. You weird now. I be so confused. Like I be trying to figure it out, bro. And I'll sit. I used to sit there like this and ponder all day, and think about our entire friendship and be like, where did I go wrong? And I can never know because I know I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. But yet, I am made out to feel like a complete dumbass. To the point, I'm like, you know what? Is there something wrong with me? So then I self reflect for that entire day, sometimes a week, sometimes a month. Sometimes I'll self reflect for the rest of my life. I'm self reflecting right now, talking about this. Because now it's all starting to come back to me. As I speak about things, the memories start replaying in my head. And I'm like, damn. I thought we was really, you know what I'm saying? Because people like to throw that love word around. And I ain't gonna lie, that love word, I barely say it. I barely say it. Because how can you talk about something you don't feel? Because that just makes you a liar. That just makes you a liar. And I'm not the type to lie. So I'm going to just say, actually, no. It got to the point I had to start lying. I had to. Because nobody's going to believe you regardless. Or at least with me. There's a lot of stories that I have to... I have a story to tell, y'all. I have a story to tell that I am trying to hold off to save people that don't give a mess about me no more. Talk bad on me despicably. All because I didn't measure up to their standards, or I wasn't making them feel better about themselves, or basically I'm just never good enough for somebody. There are people that they will never say it, but sometimes I feel like they are embarrassed to be my friend. And that hurts a lot. Because I know if I'm friends with somebody, I am cherishing you to the fullest. Phone ring, 98% of the time, I'm answering. That 2% is me taking a shower. But then, when I try to start doing things for myself, I get called one of these three things: selfish, weird, or stupid. Those are the three things I stay getting called. All because I wanted to go and do something for myself that I already knew a lot of people didn't know how to do or really didn't agree with. But the way I got shunned and completely exiled, like anywhere I walk, I be feeling inferior to everybody. To the point I don't even know how to start a conversation. So I am the type to, I don't speak unless spoken to. Because I just genuinely don't be having nothing to say. Because no matter what I say, it's going to get spun around, thrown back in my face, and to top it all off, they're going to slap you too. And I'm like, okay, you know what, cool. From now on, I'm just going to move accordingly. I'm not going to say nothing. And then I'm going to just let what happen, happen. Because you can't, you know what I'm saying, predict everything. I'm not God. All I can do is probably generate, you know what I'm saying, how much am I doing? Or what part am I taking to actually be a better person and not just try to, you know what I'm saying, really let you believe what you think of me. Because sometimes I'll live with somebody else thinks of me, get to me on some stupid shit. that I was supposed to care that much about what you thought about me. This whole YouTube thing I'm doing right now, ever since I really started going, like belt to bro, when I started stepping on the gas with this YouTube, and I'm seeing how much I'm jumping week by week, I stayed thinking, yo, damn, what in the world took you so long? Cause imagine if I had this confidence 2 years ago. Imagine where we would have been right now. If I had this confidence, this cadence to me, that I just stopped giving any about what anybody gotta say, think, or was gonna do about whatever I had to say or whatever I had going on, I would have been way better off by my lonesome. Cause now I'm grateful. Discernment is a real thing. And that's facts. Discernment is a real thing that I think everybody should try and build or go and find. Because once you find that, you are forever protected. Because you will know what is meant for you and what is not. Who is meant for you and who is not. What is set out for you and what is not. You, with discernment, you will always find your right way. You will always find it. You will never have to question it ever again. Because in that time, you start to see things that a lot of people don't see. I remember I had this one conversation on Thanksgiving. I will never forget this conversation. Ever. My cousin's boyfriend. He told me I had a kindred mind. And he was like, you just see the world differently from a lot of other people, and that makes you special. Don't ever let nobody think you crazy. Or don't ever let anybody think that you are not meant to be something. God gives those minds to certain people, and you happen to be one of them. Don't let that dictate how you feel. Learn to be free. And ever since I learned to be free, yo, life's still been kicking my ass. I ain't gonna lie. Life's still been hitting me, bro. I lost my stepdad in December. I'm like, damn. Now I'm the man of the house. Now there's more weight on me. Now there's a lot of things I gotta take care of. Got a hold of my mom. Got a hold of my little sister. I'm like, man, why now? Why now? Why me? As soon as you think you're about to take off somewhere, boom. The engine start, you know what I'm saying? Start sputtering a little bit. And it's like, bro, I could have let that engine sputter and drop me all the way down and crash. But I'm like, nah. Now it's only up to me. Dead, bro. Now it is only up to me. My dad is gone. My stepdad's gone. Losing a dad twice is a pain that I would never know how to fully understand. But I can't let that feel me every day, if you get what I'm saying. Cause just even saying that sentence, it's like, man, how do you, like, what do you do with that thought? That you will have to live the rest of your life knowing that you lost a dad twice. And then my granddad's on my mom's side and my dad's side are both gone. And keep in mind, my real dad was in 2021 due to colon cancer. So every February 28th, bro, that's the only thing I can think of all day. He didn't even care about me for real. He ain't talk when I was being born. The man sat in the car. I don't remember any birthdays. I only remember really 3 instances that I really saw him. So with him, it was like an on and off. I felt the way, but it's like, man, life go on. But the rest of the 3 deaths, man, 2 granddads and my stepdad, they all happened in the span of 1 year. All 3. December 29th, 2024. September 11th, 2025. And December 15th, 2025. So my entire YouTube journey, I keep getting hit. But I'm still not giving up. And I don't know why I haven't. Because how am I able to put all that aside and still lock in? Even doing this stream right now, how am I even able to lock in and not let that get to me? Because if I think future-wise, I got to figure out a way to carry the family legacy. I'm now really the only, me and my brother, are the only male species in our family that is left to even carry on legacy and probably have kids to carry on our lineage. Because everybody gone. Everybody gone. And that's when I really started taking life seriously. That's like, yo, damn, you gotta stop playing around, bro. Yes, you were never afforded the luxury of having your dad in your life. Yes, you were never afforded the luxury of having everything set in place. Family this, family that. Me sitting there like that, it's not gonna bring it back. It's not gonna reverse everything. So what can I do? Just get in my bag. And I gotta break this family curse or whatever. I don't know what this is. Some days I wake up, I don't even know what I'm doing. Or how I'm still carrying on. I don't, bro. I think a lot. And I gotta stop. But it's just always something every day. You know what I'm saying? It's always something new to think about. It's always yo, what am I gonna do? Where do I go from here? How I do this? How I do that? How I do this? How I do that? And I'm like, yo, I'm all I got. So I gotta keep steady. Now with all this external forces around me and all these other people trying to get in my ear, bro, it be so much that be going on in here. I don't even be hearing what y'all saying half the time, bro. So all this shit talk, all this trying to get me out of character, trying to get me to punch you in your face, bro. Like, bro. And it be in the most random places ever, bro. If you hooping with a dude, he trying to fight. If you just chopping it up regularly, they're trying to get disrespectful. Especially in front of women. And that's one thing I be questioning about bros. Or just men in general. Like, is the ego that bad? Is the pride that strong? Or are you just that stupid? Like, everybody, just men, I can't speak for one, I'm not one, but just men in general, like, bro, it be too much competition for no reason. Whole time, you're not even competing with it. Sometimes, a nigga don't even already know he already lost, bro. Guy like me, I can accept when I took L. It ain't nothing. It's just the okay. On to the next. It's just on to the next, bro. Cause if you ponder, she say yes and no, bro. Oh my God, she said no, bro. Bro, get on, bro, get on. Even just me saying that, I sound dumb, bro. And that's what I realized. High school, bro. This ain't even the place you find yourself. This is just another, bro. If my kid want to drop out of high school, I'm not gonna lie. I won't let him do it. But even if that thought comes to his head, I can't even be mad. Cause there's a lot of things that I took serious, and I'm like, bro, why did, bro? That's not even real life. School is not even real life, bro. That's just we in the system. First of all, we in the system. I don't know if y'all know. I know we in the system. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to get in where you fit in, and then get out. And you got 4 years of that. Or 3 if you go to some other weird high school. But, no. In the end, I say everybody's in their own world. Everybody's lived their own life. And as long as you're still here, bro, living life to the fullest is not really the method. The motto really should be live the life to the max potential. Keyword potential, which is something everybody has. But only so few can realize their potential because majority are so content with living in that box. And if you didn't know, knock knock, I'm not one of them. You know what I said to that box when I was living in it? I said I'm moving out. Cause it's not gonna be my home forever, bro. That box means you're lazy. That box means you're stagnant. That box means you don't really deserve. You don't want to be great if you're still in that box. If you want to get out of it, then get that ass up, bro. Stop worrying about them. Them don't really care that bad. But keep in mind, they gonna say they don't care that bad. But I'm telling you now, and I have witnessed this firsthand, especially this week. They watching. They watch, bro. They is watching OD. You just gotta pay attention, bro. Or even no, scratch that. Don't pay attention. Because them watching, you should be glad. I'm glad people are watching what I'm doing. Because it lets you know, no matter what you think, you're going to be seeing this face every day. All the time. 24/7. Maybe 8 if I feel like it. Because I can make another day. So really, whatever they say, whatever I hear, I can mix it up if I want to. Because it's my reality. Only I know why I started this. Only I know why I keep going. And only I know why nobody's going to stop me. Because I'm that delusional. You have to be delusional about whatever you want to do. Because the moment you give them the itty bitty chance to take away anything from you, my brother, you have lost. And you have lost to the point that if you don't shapen up quick, you will never get back what was taken from you. Because after that, you have nobody else to blame but yourself. And that's where we're going to end it off right there. I'm good at this, man. Somebody get me on Ellen, bro. Wait, no. Don't do that. Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel. But, yeah.